Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'chakadash.
And give honors to the apostles of GMS Ruel. Shalom to the faithful men as always doing the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, it's going to be a very quick video. And we're just going to speak on Israel, Iran, a little bit about America, all that, Russia. All right, because, of course, that's one of the, major prophecies of World War III that, World War III is going to be started by, really by those so-called, who's. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but they're going to be the reason why it's going to start.
Yeah, they're going to be the catalyst to start this whole thing. If you see the patterns of it, how World War II started, or if you go back to World War I, these major wars were started because of the who's. All right, so World War II was catapulted because of the so-called German Nazi thing with the, you know what I'm saying? You can't say so many words, so you got to kind of maneuver around, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, the so-called that happened in World War II, so that popped off. And also to get in the state in Israel a seat in the UN, and also World War III is going to pop off with them going into the future prophecies about going into Iran or the BRICS nations, So you got to pay attention to a lot of those things, man. Trump is talking mad shit.
Real quick, before we get that, we'll show this quick picture. Cause you see, you know what I mean? You see Trump holding the damn door, seat open for this man, and you see the other pictures. Videos when he was first president.
Yep, he was kissing his ass, so to speak.
Right. He was the rest of the different nations. He was pushing niggas out the way and shit, But with this Israelite nigga, not Israelite, this Israeli, why are you doing that for? Like he's like you his servant or something.
Yeah, that's right. Because even he brushed off a very so-called powerful heathen nation of the Saudis. He kind of just dapped him up, kind of pulled him over, and you don't really for those guys, you don't handshake them, you don't really look them in the eyes, so to speak. It's all disrespectful. But Trump just dapped him up like on the block, the O block and shit. But he showed that the prime minister of Israel, Netanyahu, the utmost respect. I wonder why,
Right. Come on. You got it.
Just Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he had taken against Edom and his purposes. They had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
Right, because Edom, of course, Esau, Edom is a so-called white man. All right, and the least of the flock, all right, talking about the so-called, the guys over in Israel right now. You know what I mean? Because they're the least of all these different nations, but yet the Lord had them pretty much ruling all the different nations. But it say the bases of men shall pretty much rule the earth. But he gonna be the reason why this shit gonna start. Then the situation with Iran, because Trump talking about if I get assassinated by them, I give orders,
instructions.
Right, and then on the show, what's that? Simpsons. Which sometimes they predict and a lot of shit be right. So he was assassinated in that shit. So who knows where it's gonna go? Either way, World War III is coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, point.
Oh, just straight up, it's very imminent. It don't matter if the Simpsons predicted it. It's all through the prophecies of Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. Because you already know it's going to be always a simple-minded nigga that's going to say, oh, the Simpsons. So they're going to believe the Simpsons. But, bro, we've been telling you this about this technology. We've been telling you this for decades. Talking about apostles and elder bishops and their elders, man. Like now a nigga won't believe a cartoon character over the prophets, man. Right. That's how low Jake has fallen, man.
Yeah. Kind of got this preset right here. Obadiah 1 and 2. Well, let me start at 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We had heard a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador sitting among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's World War III. Yeah. And then, not only that, but then the Lord's gonna whoop your ass too. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got the chariots. You know what I mean? So yeah, Esau by 8, man. But anyways, it says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised." Right, this man is small among the heathen, but he's greatly despised. Even now, regular people start to see that these so-called who's is ruling everything.
Imposters, man.
Right, yeah, imposters. We know that you ain't the real ones. You know what I mean? We know this. The original ones are so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, and we see that you evil as hell. Why the hell you a Jew? You supposed to be a Jew. You supposed to be a people of God, and you own Pornhub. You know, you own a lot of these different businesses or whatever that pushes out poison.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Gone.
That's right.
Gone. You got about something?
No, I'm just ad-libbing.
Gone. You know, verse 3 says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. It's like a thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that sift.
And that's how you plain evidently know who's in charge. Who's in charge, man. Edomites, their habitation's always been sitting high. You always know who's the guy that set the record for the highest skydive, who's diving off of a fucking 200-foot cliff. It's always Esau. These are the attributes that the Lord has given the Israelites, man, the prophets, to single out Esau, man. This is how we know who's the devil, man. You don't see Jake, and the scriptures tell you you're supposed to keep a story high, man. And it's for your convenience too, because what if you in a burden of your house started to burn down? You ain't got to jump 5 stories to get down. Prime example, 9/11. They was burning down. What's up? That nigga jumped 200 stories out the building. See, these are all things that you can tell who's in charge, man. Esau is evil, man.
It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, right? Esau, he don't got the chest no more, man. Like, he said, who shall bring me down? At first, he was very feared, but now all these different nations where scripture says the weak saying that they are strong.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, his pompous. He can bang his chest all day long, but there's nobody's getting feared. Nobody's trimming.
Right.
Nobody's everybody's trying to hide and get their place in order. Nobody cares about Esau no more. Right. He's hide your kids, hide your wife, so to speak. Hide your kids first and foremost, because all you're gonna do is take your kids. Nobody's worried about Esau and his might no more.
Right.
You know.
Even Trump said, I think his first presidency, he was like, these nations is laughing at us.
They said Biden, he dropped the ball. You said, man, you couldn't comprehend things. You dropped the ball, man. This is also stirring more division between even if there's already more division, but it's going to cause up more because the red states and the blue states now, like, damn, they really, like, he's taking shots against Sleepy Joe. And they I don't know if they still alive now at this point. You know, I'm talking about like the Biden supporters. I don't know where they at this point. Right. But they in the woodwork somewhere. Nobody, Sleepy Joe against Trump. Trump easy.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right,
he's getting it popping, man. He's the one that's making moves. He's the one that's, like the brother said, blindly signing shit, just like autographs, just like Floyd Mayweather and shit, man.
Right. Smack. You know. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And then you got, what's his name, Elon Musk, you know what I mean, with trying to go to Mars, and you know, it's just, you could just see the so-called New World Order plan that they have, and they trying to bring it. And you know, you see they rushing, you know, what the scripture says, that the wicked shall, you know, if you have a short time, you know what I mean? And you see it, you know what I mean? He's trying to bring this fucking new world, but the Lord, like, man, the Lord he gonna allow him to get to a certain point, but the Lord's gonna cut him off. You know what I'm saying? But just a little bit more, and then after this, you know, you probably close out whatever you got. But it says, let me go to verse 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Because like we said earlier, I believe you said that earlier, you know, Esau's pretty much being exposed. Now we see that so-called, you know, who's running the whole world and doing it in a horrible way. You know what I'm saying? You know that these presidents are just really just handpicked by these elites. You know, people are starting to wake up. But all the men of thy confederacy has brought thee even to the border. the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Right. So you see that right now. You see, you supposed to be at peace with Canada and all this shit. Now you tariff on them, they tariff back, and it's only gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? But it says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound unto thee. There is no understanding in them. All right. That's pretty much the point.
Yeah, straight up, man. Like Esau, like it's getting to a point where Esau can't trust his own people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how how cold Yahweh Shai is, man. Like when you read like Jeremiah 51 or even Obadiah, Isaiah 47 or 46, either or, all these precepts, it just leads back to Babylon biting themselves in their own foot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know that the beast is gonna learn to hate the whore, which is America.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched it play out. Literally, Trump is literally talking shit about Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking shit about Iran. This dude said and we could turn to that because this is very prophetic.
Mm-hmm.
Even years ago, I remember when Elder Barack out of GMS LA, he's an ex-Marine. He was like, man, hurry up and go to Iran, man. He was telling troops, go to Iran, man. Because the niggas all big, bad, and tough now, but when Iran pops off, because you don't know who's backed by Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Who's backed by Iran? It's Russia, man. The BRICS nations. Damn, I just lost. Brazil, Russia, India, China.
Somewhere in Africa.
BRICS, South Africa. I'm sorry, I believe it's South Africa. I believe Venezuela's part of it too. I think so. But you know, they starting their own conglomerates, man, which is then going to turn on a whore. And you see it, a great division, man.
So real quick, I just uploaded a video, a little clip of that dude. I forgot his name, but he's like an ex military nigga. He's real known.
Probably a strategist.
Yeah, and then he was like, we just so busy. We for so long fought goat herders and shit, while China making hypersonic missiles and shit. Like we ain't. You know what I mean?
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Yeah, I did a lesson on this maybe a few years ago when I was in Europe. I did a lesson because it was a whistleblower. He said, "Yeah, we're so far behind the defensive technology. It's not even funny." Like the elder brother said, that we've been fighting goat herders and goat efforts. That's what they say back in the state, you know, in Afghanistan, goat efforts, but they've been whooping your fucking ass.
Right.
Meanwhile, when you getting your ass tortured by the Elamites, the BRICS nation is getting stronger. The weak say I'm strong. I have to get that. Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's all prophecies coming to pass, man. Damn, we literally witnessing with our own eyes. This place is deteriorating, destroyed. You know,
yeah, it's an in-house fighting. You know, people starting cahoots now. Now we're gonna see who's America's going to start going towards, you know, for favorable actions. You know, this tablet's been bugging me out. I can't find that priest. I'm trying to tip.
You said weak?
Weak Sam Strunson, either Howard or Joel. Salakia. This one bugging me out.
Read it for you right
here. Come on.
It says Joel 3 and let me start at 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near.
Yep.
Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
So they straight up, your so-called farmers, them Afghans, they turned their farming instruments into killing devices, and you weren't able to you weren't able to handle that. They say every great kingdom, and I don't know how true this is. I might have to go back and do some research with it. They say every great kingdom has failed in the hands of Afghanistan. Alexander's fell, but I don't know how. Like I said, because you know that's a campaign, but no kingdom was able to conquer Afghanistan. And guess what? Esau, wasn't able to, and you're falling. You keep going.
Okay, Khan. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Yep. Gather yourselves together round about.
Yep.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So
the valley of Jehoshaphat is going to, of course, take place in the so-called Middle East. All right, where all nations want to gather. The weak, the mighty, the mid grade, you know, the Americas, the Russias, the Chinas, the Indias, the heavy hitters. They're going to be met up in the Valley of Hawashaphat, which is the Lord's judgment in the so-called Middle East, man. And they're going to duke it out, all right? And you can go to the likes of 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, to get that whole play-by-play, because it's going to get busy, man, all right? But the whole thing about that is the Lord is bringing up these smaller nations to go against a great mighty nation, all right, that the world has never seen before, which is the whole America and the whole system of the beast, all right? Is there any more?
I'll read 2 more.
Okay.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for Yahweh is near in the valley of decision.
Oh yeah, so it's time. The Lord just, man, he's flexing. He's ready to get busy, man. He said everything that you guys, all your shit you talking, and we're gonna lay this out right here, man, right here, right off. Who's gonna be better? Who's better than me? Or honestly, really, it's a flex move, because the Lord already knows who's gonna win this one. It's for damn sure not Esau. It's for damn sure not you Moabites, you Ammonites. India don't have next. If we can get that 2nd Ezra 16 about woe to Babylon or woe to Asia, because Esau, because you're right, because you said that when we was in live speaking. He said these Moabites, they really think they got next, man.
Right.
They got the movies, they got the suit and ties. You know, you got the press talk.
Right.
He's the president.
Right.
Nigga, when the fuck you ever get a president? I thought you was an emperor.
Right.
You adopted that from Esau's Babylon juice,
Right,
man.
right.
I thought you was in the East, the rye, you know.
Man.
But you adopted everything that was wrong with the world, which is adopting Esau's attributes, man. And this is making you fall. You're not next, man.
Yeah. And real quick, just to add a real point, real quick, so I get, now that you said that, I'm like, damn, I'm really thinking like Esau really had this damn world in the chokehold, man. Cause Moab, just cause they some fucking demons, but they have mighty ass, like, I'll say, as far as like
Infrastructure.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like the mob ties almost, because they run a strict regiment, man.
Yeah.
Just like in the East.
Yeah.
She's gonna marry her, but you know they got too cute for their own britches, man. They took off their old garments like Jake did. We took off our fringes. We added T-shirts, or you know, we just became Esau, man.
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt, Assyria. And
that's all equates to what's going on now. You go into Syria, that goes into the so-called Middle East. I believe, I forget what Syria is, but that's all along in the Middle East. It's not Persia, which is Elam land or India, but you know, it goes into the ancient cities that rest with those nations. Which Asia goes into Moab.
You know?
Yep.
It says, gird up yourselves with cloths and sack of hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Yeah, destruction's at hand, man. You guys think everything's gonna be hunky dory? You gonna wail when America's destroyed? You gonna be looking over with your binoculars, your satellite dishes, like crying and shit. But oh well, we still got China. But your enterprise is gonna fall right along with America's enterprise, because y'all both are holding each other up. America's a consumer base, and you guys create the shit. Who's gonna buy the shit after America? Nobody.
Keep going with
Is that might be the point, but I think, but it's just saying that Asian, you Moabite, you other nation don't have next but us, man. You know.
Yes, sir.
And if you want me to pull me precepts,
I'm good. That's all I got for real. You good? All right, come get out of here. So, all right, man. So, Lord willing, hopefully that was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash.
The balance to the apostles of GMS for Ruel. Shalom to the faithful men continue to do the work of the Lord. That, shalom.
Shalom.